Can I connect with Cloud Render Services? We support integration with external render farms. We have studied this in the past and are currently waiting to close contracts with some providers, such as Fox Render Farm, one of the most popular and largest in the market. Given that we have dependency download systems, when we perform a download, we can understand the relationship between states, even from shots to their assets. This allows us to identify what material must be placed in each folder and to package all the required content for rendering, ready to be sent. These integrations with external render farms can be incorporated into normal production workflows. Here, I will add an additional note. If, for example, in the logic engine, we define a new behavior where the trigger is that a lighting task moves to an OK state after receiving an approved preview or after supervisor validation, all of this is configurable. Then an action is executed. That action can be a back-end action called a rendering farm. We create and save it. Here, we would have the Python code responsible for collecting the assets and launching a render job with the required parameters. In an automated way, when a lighting task reaches the OK state, a render job is launched. At that point, a call is made to the Render Farm API, and the necessary operations are executed, starting the render process. We can also define instructions so that once the render is completed, a post-render webhook notification is sent to us. In this case, we would create a new incoming logic using a webhook receiver, an incoming endpoint. In addition, we can define instructions so that after the render is completed, a notification webhook is sent. In this case, we would create an incoming logic using a webhook receiver, an endpoint. From there, a specific action is executed, collecting the rendered output via the provider's API and storing it in the client's storage. In this way, with a simple state change in lighting, the render is automatically launched, received, and stored. This allows the compositing department to continue working without waiting for the render to finish. This is an example of integration between several tools within the system.